Hello everyone, welcome to our live. Let's see who joins this. Let me know if I'm audible to you or not. Let me know if my voice is audible. Give me a thumbs up if I'm audible to you. Let's wait for 5 minutes so that others can join. I just got an inquiry. Let me reply to that. I think we have BTech Ninja as our regular member. Others, please give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. We're gonna wait for 2-3 minutes more until more people join, then we can start. So those who have joined, please give me a thumbs up so that I know that you are able to hear me. Uh, okay, I think I just got one thumbs up. That is from BTech Ninja. Anyone else? Am I audible? Please give me a thumbs up. Let me know if I'm audible, guys. We'll start in 2 minutes. I don't know if you have checked, we are live now. You can visit our official website by going to www.longswitchacademy.com and check out our free courses, blogs, free ebooks, or there are some also paid content available. Or you can, if you wish to enroll for paid training or internships, then you can check our offerings on our portal. Do check it out uh, and let me know what you feel. And if you wish to book one-on-one session with me for 30 minutes, you can also schedule it from there. We have given that option on our portal. So we'll start in 45 seconds, guys. Please let me know if I'm audible. And you can also put your questions in the chat so that we can I'll try to answer them as much as I can so that you get the clarity. Okay, let's begin. First of all, thank you for joining those who have joined this live. Hello and welcome back to Long Switch Academy. This is your host Shubham. Today I'm back again with a live Q&A for your Salesforce related questions. This live is mainly focused for freshers, interns who are in the middle of the ocean and they might have multiple questions or thoughts or maybe confusion about their future with Salesforce. Maybe they all can ask their questions. I'll try to answer them. Along with that, I will also cover the 3 to 5 scenarios or 3 to 5 what I say challenges that freshers are facing these days and that I have observed while I interviewed them. And in the latter part of this live, we will also walk through the walk through the Long Switch Academy's portal so that you can check and you can learn for free from our free resources. And if you are interested, then you can also opt for our paid content. Okay, so let's begin. Again, you can drop your questions in the chat. I'll try to answer them as I receive them. So first of all, as like I interview freshers for both Salesforce administration and development all the time. There are some situations or what I say some major confusion that I have observed among freshers. I'm going to talk about that first. First of all, hardly I see that someone is writing a clear email to the employer for explaining what they actually need in the Salesforce ecosystem. For example, if someone is planning to, what I say, uh, planning to work as in Salesforce administration or administrator or Salesforce developer, they do not write clear emails. I would give you an example. Just yesterday, I was reviewing an email that came from a candidate. She was looking for Salesforce development internship with her company, but in the email part, she wrote Salesforce admin intern. What if I or someone doesn't go through the email body and just skips that email by just reading it, reading the subject line? Let's say I'm going to hire some Salesforce developer intern, and in the subject I see Salesforce admin looking for Salesforce admin internship. Then obviously I'm going to skip that email. So when you write an email to your employer or to your future company, be specific what you need. Your email subject should be aligned, what you exactly need. Your body email body should be aligned, and your resume should also reflect your right interests that you're looking for. I'll come back to the resume part later, but writing a proper email with clear specification in subject and body is very, very crucial to first get a chance or get shortlisted for or qualify for that reading from the employer. If you are writing mixed kind of email where you're looking for development internship but applying as an admin internship, then you lose your chances. So be careful when you write email to your employer or your future company. Write clear email subject, body, and write proper content. There shouldn't be any grammatical mistakes. Do not write half sentences. Do not write like I have experience or I have knowledge with LWC, Apex, and so on. No. Write an email in a pattern where you introduce yourself, like what's your name, what you do, what are your qualifications. Then define your area of interest and what skills you have. Then point your email, direct your email towards the resume. Like mention something that this is the brief, but get to know more details about myself in my attached resume, like that. So this is the first mistake that I observe all the time. I Let's say if I'm receiving 100 applications, only I would say 10 to 15 emails are proper, well written with proper subject, proper what I say, proper body, proper resume. Everything looks good on paper for them. So this is your entry point. It should be solid. It should be clear. It should be direct indicator of what you need. That's the first thing that I observe. And if you are listening this live, please try to change your habit of writing emails. Write a professional email properly, revise it, or just reread it properly before you send it over to your future company or employers. That's the first thing. Second thing, I would talk more about the resume part. Let's say I'm reading through a resume or I'm going through a attached resume file. Most of the time, people mention everything that they know. For example, just I was talking about an example for 2 days back, of 2 days back. In that email, I received a resume, and in that resume, the candidate mentioned everything that okay, in this admin, I want to do this, or I have experience working with this. In the development, I have experience working with LWC, Apex, Visual Force Piece, like that. So she combined everything that okay, in with Salesforce administration, she knows flows, automation, like validation rules and everything. But in today's age, I believe everyone hires people for specific roles. So what impression I'm going to get? You are a fresher, you say that you know everything about admin, you know everything about development, and then how would I decide in which area you are strong? And why would I invest my time on going with you, like having an interview or something with you, versus having an interview with someone who has clearly indicated that okay, I'm interested with Salesforce development internship. Here is my resume, and I expertise or I'm skilled with these Salesforce development related areas. Then why would I choose you over the other person who is clear, indicative, and very what I say, his or her thought process is clear about what he or she is actually needing. So your resume should reflect what you want. So promote only those skills that are required for the role for which you are applying. Even though you have some other skills, maybe you can suggest them as an additional skills, but they cannot be your main skills that are not related to your job for which you are applying. So correct your resume, make sure you reflect everything correctly. And when while we are discussing resume, in majority of the time we get list of projects that the candidate hasn't done himself or herself mainly. Maybe she or he has done it from some YouTube tutorials, maybe by following some what I say, classes or something. It is like a repeat exercise that that candidate has done. They reflect that, they represent that as their own project. I believe it is not going to help, because if someone asks you detailed question about those projects, you won't be able to answer, and that mostly happens with me while I interview candidates. I have a habit to not ask questions outside of the resume that the candidate has sent to me. It's my policy. I never ask question outside of that. So often the candidates stuck there, they generally won't be able to answer what I say, answer the questions about the projects that they have listed. Then this is a big red flag. What an interviewer is going to think about you when you are unable to explain the project that you are claiming that you have created on your own. So it is also a big red flag. Always mention the project or the areas of the project on which you have actually worked or contributed or developed or created, so that you will be able to answer each and every question that were directed towards that module or project. So this is the next piece of advice that I wanted to share with you all. This is my observation that we should not do these kind of mistakes again. every person has different experiences. I'm just sharing what I have observed as a pattern among multiple individuals to whom I have interviewed. That's the main thing. So this is about email, then resume. Then the third part, it is more of the coding part. Like I would say, it is more for the Salesforce developers, people who are interested in Salesforce development. They should at least know the basics of programming. For example, yesterday I was interviewing a candidate, and I asked that candidate some questions about basics of the programming, like object oriented programming, like some specific keywords that we use in general programming. That candidate was unable to answer those questions. How the company will trust you if you don't know the object oriented programming? Because Apex is built on top of that. How the company or how the interviewer or any recruiter will trust you when you don't know the basic programming keywords and their purposes? So it is my like kind request to all the aspiring Salesforce developers. If you want to appear for an technical interview, you should get your basics of the programming cleared. You should be sorted at that point. You should be able to explain those basic concepts without any doubt, without any confusion. That will set the good tone for you for the interviews, and that will also build the confidence in you to do the coding. Okay, that's the another part that I observe, that people who aspire to be Salesforce developer, they don't know the basics of programming. They should know it. On this point, I would like to elaborate a little bit more. As you know, with Salesforce development's role, there comes a requirement or the responsibility to code in LWC, like that is Lightning Web Components, and in Apex programming. So if it comes to Lightning Web Components, it is nothing but the combination of JavaScript, HTML, CSS mainly. That is the foundation or building block of that. So you should know everything that is basic, that is common, or that is very bare minimum with all these three programming languages. You should know. There is no alternative that you can't know. So you should know the basics of CSS. Like in CSS, you should know the classes, the selectors, how to write like responsive CSS, how to write media queries, how to write basic padding margin, or maybe how to apply flexbox, everything. Those things you should know, definitely know. And when it comes to JavaScript, in the JavaScript, I will take 6 minutes to explain this. In JavaScript, you should know how to create functions, how to create what I say variables. What is the difference between variable, const, and let? Which one to use when? What is block scope? What is function scope? What are the functions? What are the how the exception handling works? How what I say, how you can write reusable code with JavaScript. You should know the control statements like if, else if block. You should know the loop statements like what I say, uh, do while, for each. You should know. You should know JSON, how to manipulate JSON, how to filter, or how to find index, those kind of things. So JSON manipulation, you should know. These are the basic building blocks. There is no alternative that can make you survive in the world of Salesforce development without knowing these concepts. So if you don't know basics of these JavaScript concepts, CSS, then definitely you are at risk. Your chances of getting hired are really less. I'm afraid to say that, but this is the reality. You should work on them. And when we talk about what I say, yes, in one thing in JavaScript, I forgot one more thing to mention. In JavaScript, it is it is the what syntaxes, or it is the statements, or it is the core building blocks of JavaScript that I talked about, but your logic building should also be strong. You should be able to write logic specific to your requirements. So the you should solve at least 50 to 100 logic building exercises with JavaScript, only JavaScript. So knowing these syntaxes, knowing when to use if, knowing when to use if, else if, when to use for loop, when to use do while, this is good, this is important, this is the mandatory thing. But your logic should be good enough, that you should be able to make logic, you should be able to convert your requirement into working program. So I suggest, if you want to strengthen your JavaScript skills, you should know these modules or these concepts, but also you practice a lot so that your logic building ability becomes stronger in JavaScript, because that's the foundation of Lightning Web Components. So this is all about JavaScript. Do let me know what do you feel about it. If I missed something or if you need more elaborative answer on that, let me know. I'll try to answer more on that. Or maybe we can bring a separate video on that. That's perfectly fine with me. But all I'm trying to say to you is these are the basic core building blocks of programming that you should know if you want to excel as a Salesforce developer. Third, HTML. You should know different tags, when to use which, what are the block level tags, what are the non-block level tags, when to use table element, what is the structure or what is the syntax of creating a table in HTML. For example, you should know selectors, you should know how to apply classes, what is padding, what is margin, how to make a responsive design, how to create forms, how to take inputs from users, how to add validations, how to create user interface as per the requirement, and to convert a requirement into a working HTML utility, which component and how to structure your page. So these things are the very basic steps that you should know. Like you should know when to use p tag, when to use div, when to use h2 h1 h1 to h6, when to use them, when you should use span tag, right, you should use break tag, or maybe when you should use horizontal ruler versus the borders, how to apply styling. These are the very basic core functionalities of HTML. So you should be good at that, to just quickly learn the or the UI aspects of LWC. So these are the founding programming languages that should be good at. The reason why I brought this topic, because my questions during the interviews start with the basics only, that what you know about JavaScript basics, CSS and HTML. Would you be able to explain these basic things to me? If a candidate is able to explain these basics, then there are 90% of the chances that he or she will be selected, because everything else in Apex or everything else in LWC or Apex is built on top of these, right? So often I see many candidates won't be able to answer these questions during my interviews. So I believe you should focus on that. That's why I just took this much of time explaining the importance of these, and I believe there is no other way around. Definitely, there is no other way around. So this is the another mistake that I observe. People don't know the basics of programming. They don't know the basics that are needed to become a developer. So you should be working on those skills just to qualify. I believe so. Then another part, I see, like someone is good. What I say, someone is good in the basics of the programming. Someone is good at the Apex also. Like he or she knows little bit. She's good, also good at LWC like C, or he can work on creating custom Lightning web components. But they lack uh, focus. They lack focus. What do I mean by that? They are like, for example, for a week, they are good. They are staying focused on, let's say, their development activities, Salesforce development activities. They are learning. They are doing exercises. Then after a week, they just lose focus. Then their mind starts like roaming here and there. They starts getting confusion. And I will share you and I won't name someone, it is not good, but I'll give you an example. Again, there is nothing against anyone, but just to represent you a situation that what often we see in freshers. We had a like quite good candidate working with us a couple of months back. She was good. In the first week, she did good. Second week, she did good. She did good. In the third week, also she did good. But in the fourth week, she started to lose interest in the exercises or in the skills that she was uh, asked to perform or asked to what I say do. She completely lost the focus. We had a discussion with her that okay, what's going on, why, is there any confusion, is there any difficulty that you might be facing or you are not opening up to. So we had a team discussion with her. The answer that she gave to me was, sir, everything is good, but now I'm not liking, what I say, I'm not liking to be a developer. It is too much of coding, it is too much of sitting at one place and then just working and working. Then what else a developer is going to do? You are expected to code, you are expected to focus, and since you are learning, you have to sit. Mm, remind me, not overtime, but you have to work constantly to just stay in the zone, learn and code. But with that incident, what we learned, she was actually took the development what I say stream because she was interested. She might be liking it at first, but she didn't calculate that how tedious or how long this process would be, what would be the job look like as a developer, right? She didn't had that clarity, so she got confused between whether to do it or not. And after spending nearly 1 month, she decided to quit this stream and she wanted to be something else. So I believe most of you, if you are a fresher, you might be at that what I say crossroads where at current point of time you might be liking to be a developer or liking to be an admin, but you might not have calculated the dedication or how the day in a life of a developer or admin looks like. You might not have understood that. So I suggest do a thorough introspection within yourself. Have a discussion with your family or friends, or maybe your seniors with whom you might be discussing your things. Get a clarity that okay, I want to be an admin. These are the things that I should be learning, practicing, and this is what I need to perform. These will be my responsibility to be performed as Salesforce, as a Salesforce admin or as a Salesforce developer. So you should have clarity in your mind so that you don't waste your time or others who might have hired you or might have trained you to be to excel in your role. So get the clarity, is this something that you want and can work for next couple of years? This is very very important, and this is what I have observed with the people whom I have interviewed. And one or two instances happened within our company also, where people lost interest in the job that they were doing because they thought of it to be fancy job rather than a tedious what I say rather than a tedious or maybe more committed kind of job. So I suggest get clarity for yourself whether you want to really want to be a developer, whether you really want to be an admin. If you get that clarity, things would be easier and things would be uh, less foggy for you, I would say. So I think this is the another problem that I faced or I noticed with the freshers. We'll take a short pause here. Do let me know if you have any questions. So far, we can take up questions. We'll wait for a minute, then we'll resume. You can also share your suggestions or your ideas or anything you want to share. Feel free to do that. That's perfectly all right. Okay, I think no questions at this point of time. So we'll quickly recap what we have discussed. First, if you are applying for a job, your email should be clean. Your email subject, your email body, and your resume should align with what you are looking for, what role you are looking for. Secondly, your resume should reflect the skills that are relevant to the job or the role for which you are applying. It should not be messy. Third, only mention the projects that you yourself has done, or only mention the part of the projects or the modules that you have built, so that you would be better answer those. You would be able to answer those questions, or you would be able to answer questions based on those projects. Fourth, what I say, what was the point that we discussed? Should know the basics. If you're applying for a Salesforce developer's role, you should know the basics of programming. You should be good at the basics of JavaScript, CSS, and HTML. There is no alternative to that. You should learn and practice them before you appear for the interview, because interviewers would ask you questions based on them. Fourth, you should have the clarity in your mind. It is like any role is not a one time thing, that okay, I will get selected for the internship or I will get selected for the job, then I'll just do it for a couple of weeks, then I'll leave. No, this is not how it is done. If any company invests their time and resources in you, or invest their energy in you, they expect at least you will stay with them for the time for which you have committed. So that will only happen when you know what you want, you are clear in your head, you are aligned with the expectations of the or the requirements of the role. So you should be clear with what you do, or what you are doing, you should know. So I think these are the basic issues or basic what I say challenges that I faced with the interview, like while interviewing freshers or what I say newcomers. You can let me know more if you have anything else to say, but these are my observations. Again, I'm not against anyone. It is just that these are the things that happen with majority of the people. So I thought of bringing this to this platform so that others can take benefit from it and can improvise on their shortcomings. So just this live is just for helping them and making freshers like you and stronger and better in their specific roles. So this is what my intentions are. Now, as we don't have questions so far, maybe we can. I would like to walk you through the what I say Long Switch Academy's official website. Let me know if I can. um I can share this screen or not. Okay, I think I can share the screen. I think I can share the screen. Hmm, let me know. Okay, okay, you can see that our. Let me know if let me know if my screen is visible to you or not. Okay, I think you can see it. Okay, I believe you can see it now. So Long Switch Academy's official website is now live, and as you can see on the top bar, we have specific like launch offers for our products and our ebooks. So you can take benefit. The offer ends on December 31st, 2025. So book your copy, book your seat for our paid internships and trainings, so that you can learn from industry experts and get exposures to what I say live projects or real world projects. I would quickly walk. I would like to quickly walk you through our portal. When you first visit our website, this is our official homepage where you get to know about different things that we are offering, like popular categories to learn. Then these are the free courses that we are offering currently. You can check them out. Then there are different blogs that we continue to bring on our website. com- like we are comparatively new on the web space, so we are trying to be more frequent with our blogs and all. So but you can read what is already there. You will definitely get valuable insight about that particular topic. In case you have some doubts, some questions, or some queries, you can book a free one-on-one consultation with me, and where we can have a one-on-one discussion about your issues, your problems. So feel free to click that book one-on-one consultation button and book a slot with me. We'll have a discussion. And there is small testimonial segment that tells about what our learners say about our learning patterns, our internship programs, or our trainings. Just go and check that out. These are the core features that we offer. We wanted to be an open space for everyone. We always try to bring the topic that are more relevant at particular point of time or for a particular role, but there are chances that we might miss. So we also have a feature to suggest a topic. In case you have a topic that you wish want us to cover in like YouTube live, or you want us to cover what I say as a blog or some video or something, please do suggest us that topic. We'll definitely come up with more details on that, so that you and others who think that who can take benefit from that. These are some helpful links that you can verify. In case you have question or any inquiry, you can always write to us at support@longswitchacademy.com. Definitely will try to get back to you. Then in case you are looking for some like paid training or paid courses, then you can go and check out our continuous shopping section, where we offer some paid trainings and what I say paid trainings for admins and developers. I think in my PC I'm having some caching issue. Okay, so you can check our continue shopping page, where we offer different internships, trainings, or internship training plus internship programs for developer and for admin and developer. You can go and check them out, and if you wish, you can what I say, you can enroll for them. That's perfectly fine. We'll definitely help you out with that. And you can also, before you applying also, if you have some questions, some queries, feel free to reach out to us, or you can even write to us. We will definitely get back to you. In case you want to like first read through some ebooks or resources, then you can check out our paid resources section where we have some. Initially we have launched three important ebooks, that is Salesforce Admin Blueprint. This talks about all the topics that a Salesforce admin must know. So this is a must buy for those who want to build a strong like Salesforce administration foundation for their admin career. This is a structured approach that will tell you which topic you should cover as an admin, which topic you should know. And there is no this is a sequentially arranged ebook which will help you to learn all the topics in a sequential manner without referring multiple things at once. And for each topic we have also tried providing brief descriptions, brief detailing to just give you more insights about it. That okay, what that particular topic does, how it is beneficial, like that. So you will get a complete structured blueprint of for preparing for the Salesforce admin's role. This is a must-have. Similarly, we have Salesforce Developers Blueprint that talks about the structured list of topics that a Salesforce developer must know. There is no alternative to this. Definitely, you'll get great value if you buy this ebook. Currently, these ebooks are at 50% discount due to our launch offer. So take benefit from it. Again, this ebook also this ebook is also well structured, well organized, have brief description about each of the topic that you should know. So this is your complete one-stop shop of what you should know, what you should learn to become a successful Salesforce developer. Similarly, the most important part here is many freshers doesn't know what kind of projects should they prepare or develop as a fresher to reflect their skills on their resumes. We have identified this need and we have come up with list of at least 15 to 20 projects for Salesforce development, for Salesforce developer, for Salesforce admin, or in general Salesforce, to so that you can create them in your respective developer orgs and have them included on your resume. That will give your future what I say future employer more clarity about your skills. All those what I say projects are directly inspired, or you would say directly reflect the real world business scenarios. And each project comes up with the detailed requirement that what you should be building, what are the requirements. So it will give you a feel like you are getting a statement of work from your client, and then you are trying to implement them in your respective org. So this will give you entire look and feel of working as a real world Salesforce developer. And again, this has a lot of projects that are resume worthy. If you build them according to the requirements mentioned in the ebook, you will definitely get an edge over other candidates. So do check that out. Again, this book is also at 50% discount in our launch sale. So these are the more important things or more important areas of our what I say web portal. Do check them out. Take benefit of our launch sale. Definitely, it is a great deal. And trust me, all these ebooks and training programs are well curated uh, in my presence. So you'll take benefit of my 10 years experience. So definitely go check them out. If you are interested, buy them. And again, in case you just want to support us, then you can support us by donating some of the by making some monetary contribution to our efforts, as we continue to aim to provide free Salesforce education to all the freshers or interns or what I say individuals like you. So this is all about our Long Switch Academy portal. If you don't want to buy anything, or maybe don't want to enroll in training at this moment point of time, but you can always check our website, read through our blogs. You can take benefit of our free ebooks, and wish to sell them. And there are a couple of free ebooks also that we are offering as part of our launch sale. You can also go and check them out. So this is pretty much it about our portal. Anything anything else you would like to say to me? I think I got a feedback from Road Hunter. Thank you very much, Road Hunter, for your kind feedback. Let me know if you have any questions. Anyone, if you have any questions, do let me know. We'll be here for next 10 to 15 minutes. We'll try to help each other to become better and learn and grow together. I must say you should go and check out our resources and trainings, our offerings on our official portal. They are at great discount at this point of time. Go and check them out. Again, you can also book one-on-one session with me through our web portal. Meanwhile, we receive more questions. I just wanted to thank everyone who has supported us throughout this journey, and with the help of each one of you, we recently achieved a great milestone that we were able to complete 5,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. When I started this channel, I was kind of, I never thought of like coming this far, getting so much support and so much like what is so much love and so much what I say appreciation from all of you. It really worth a lot, and I don't know how to say, but I'm really thankful and grateful to all of you. Just stay connected, guys. I'll make my best efforts to help you learn Salesforce the better way. Try answering your questions. I'm trying my best to get back to your queries as soon as I can. So you can always use our comment section to drop your queries. You can write to us, and I believe together we all can go through this and learn and become a better professional. If you don't receive any questions, I believe um, we can end this live in 2 3 minutes. And I also wanted to highlight one important thing, that sometimes we receive so many emails about internships and trainings. Uh, but as you know, sometimes it becomes difficult to get back to everyone. And I'm also occupied with my full-time work. There are a lot of things we are doing at Long Switch, and since we have also launched this Long Switch Academy, sometimes I don't get enough time to go through your resumes or your emails. So pardon me for that. My, I'm like my habit is very clear. I cannot reply blindly until or unless I go through the email, go through the resume, and I'm just convinced whether to connect with that person or not, or maybe like if we are a good fit or not. So that process takes a little bit of time, and I believe that ensures quality also. So I don't want to waste anyone's time just rushing through the emails and just randomly sending my replies back. So pardon me for that. I'm definitely going through all the emails that I receive every day, and I often reach out to many people who look promising on paper, and we schedule interviews, and we like based on the interviews, then we decide the next steps. So The things are that it is just the matter of time. So if you have dropped an email to us and you haven't received any reply, please pardon me for that. I just wanted to say that. Anyone wanted, if you want to say anything, share anything, or any questions? I think this is pretty much it. So thank you very much for to everyone who has joined this. Uh, if you liked it, do subscribe to Long Switch Academy. Turn on that notification, click on that notification bell so that you never miss an update from us. Do share it with your friends who might also take benefit from it. And again, as I said, keep learning and keep growing with Long Switch Academy. Do check out our resources and offering section on longswitchacademy.com, and I I assure you that you will definitely get value out of it. And stay connected for more exciting content and exciting videos tutorials on both Long Switch Academy YouTube channel and on our portal. And feel free to write to us at support@longswitchacademy.com. Get in touch with me. I'll definitely try to help and resolve your queries. Thank you very much. Keep learning and keep growing with Long Switch Academy.